Okay, today we'll look at how to execute scripts on the background and we'll learn how to run scripts on scheduled times.
జోడించి కొట్టేస్తాను యాతవ్వా ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్పాలరా నీకు ఇదేనా క్యాబినెట్ మీటింగ్ అనుకున్నావా ఏం చేయాలో చెప్పాడు.
Firstly, we'll look at nohup command in Linux, which means no hangup. It is used to keep the script running at the background even after logging out. I'll again open our same script file. I'll now clear everything. The nohup command is used when you want to run a script that takes a long time to complete. This allows the script to continue running in the background even if you close the terminal. Okay, now let's modify the script so that it takes long time to run. I can do it using sleep command. Now I'll write 20 seconds. Now screen will wait for 20 seconds when this script was executed. So now when I run this script in the background, what is the guarantee that this was executed? So I'll redirect the output to the movies.txt file. I'll now save the file. If I do ls, there is no movies.txt file as expected. Now if I execute the script normally, the screen will obviously wait for 20 seconds. I'll now use nohup command to execute the scripted background. I'll write nohup./kgf.sh and ampersand symbol. This ampersand sign is important at last. Without this, again the screen will wait. This 91913 is the job ID and this is the default message that nohup command will use. If I write ls and there is nohup.out file present. If I write jobs, this is our job that was running in the background. I think we have to wait for 20 seconds for the job to be completed. If I write ls, we can see movies.txt file was created. If I try to see what is in that file using cat movies.txt, hello movies was printed as expected. Now let's dive some more deep into this command. Now let's try to redirect all the failed commands into one file and successful ones to another while executing this script in background. I will open the script file again. Now here I'll write something meaningless text so that it can generate some error and also one successful command. When I save this file, if I write nohup./kgf.sh success.log, this means that when script was executed, all successful commands output will go to success.log file and failures will by default go to nohup.out file. But our goal is to redirect all the errors to a custom file instead of nohup.out file, right? For that, I'll write to failure.log and ensure that there is no space between to and greater than symbol. Now this will ensure that all the failures in the script will redirect to failure.log file. At last, ampersand symbol, which ensures the script runs in the background. Okay, we got the job ID. If I write jobs, which will display all the background running jobs. If I write ls, look, we got both our success.log and failure.log files. If I try to print what is in success.log file, as I have written ls in the script, the output of that ls command was stored in this success.log file. If I print what is in failure.log file, all the errors in the script are redirected to this failure.log file. Okay, out of curiosity, if I replace 2 in the above command with 1, if I run that command, I got the job ID. Now here I'll write jobs and our job was running in the background. If I again write jobs, our job is now done. If I try to print what is in success.log file, there is nothing. Okay, if I try to print what is in failure.log file, it contains all the successful commands and failure commands. I hope you understood why this behavior was observed. Basically, 1 greater than and greater than both are used to redirect contents to a file, but 2 greater than is used to redirect only errors to the file. Okay, now let's look at et command in Linux. Using et command, I can run the script at a specific time but only once. Now I'll try to delete all the unnecessary files in this folder. I'll open our script file again. I'll now delete everything except this echo command. If I save this file, if I write date, the current date will be printed. If I write cal, the current month will be printed. Anyways, if I write date again, okay, now the current time is 7:39 and 56 seconds. If I write date again, now the time is 7:40. Now I'll write at 1941. When I hit enter, here I'll write ./kgf.sh. Press Ctrl D to come out. Now a job was scheduled at 7:41, which means at 7:41 this script will be executed in the background. When I hit ls, still movies.txt file was not created. When I type date, the time was still 7:40. When I hit ls again, now we can see the movies.txt file was created, which means this script was executed in the background. Okay, if I write date, now the time is 7:41. Okay, now let's try to schedule at a given time, month and date. Now I'll write at 7:42, 19th July 2025. When I hit enter, I'll write kgf.sh. I'll hit Ctrl D to come out. Now look, a job was scheduled at 19th July 2025. You can type ATQ to display all the scheduled jobs. Look, the job that we have scheduled just now was also displayed here. Using atrm command, we can delete the scheduled jobs. Here we have to write the job ID as well. 14 and 10 are the IDs of that jobs. If I write atrm14, the first job will be deleted. If I write atq, we can see only one job. If I write atrm10, the remaining job will also be deleted. If I type atq, there are no jobs scheduled. Okay, now let's look at the crontab command in Linux, using which we can run the scripts automatically at specific time. Unlike at command, which schedules one-time tasks, crontab is used for repetitive tasks such as daily backups, automated reports. Okay, now let's write a script to create a file or a folder when they are not existed. I'll open the same script file again. Now I want to create a movies.txt file if it was not already existed. For that, I'll write if not -f movies.txt. If the movies.txt file was not present in the current folder, then this condition will be executed. Now I'll write touch movies.txt, which will create a movies.txt file. Okay, now I want to create a folder called movies if it was not already existed. For this, I'll write elif not -d movies. If movies folder was not existed, then this elif block will be executed. Here now I'll create a folder using make directory command. Okay, now I'll try to print a simple message. If the movies.txt file was already present. If movies.txt file was present, then this elif block will be executed. Now I'll close this if block using fi. When I save this file, if I write ls, there are no files or folders. When I try to execute the script, if I run ls again, look, there is a movies.txt file was created. When I try to run this script file again, okay, there is something wrong with the script. I'll open this file again. Okay, we already know that we have to give a space between the double square braces and the contents in that if. Okay, when I save this file and when I execute and when I write ls, okay, we can see the movies folder was created. Now if I execute this script file again, as both movies folder and movies.txt file was present, and that's why this message was printed. Okay, now let's learn about the crontab command. There is a site called crontab guru. Okay, if you want to run the script at every minute, you have to put 5 stars. The first star is for day, at which day you have to run the script. Allowed values are 0 to 6. 0 is for Sunday and 6 is for Saturday. And second star is for month. Allowed values are 1 to 12. 1 is for January and 12 is for December. And the third star is for date in a month. Allowed values are 1 to 31. And fourth is for hour and fifth is for minute. For suppose if I want to execute a script at 6:30 every day, I'll write 18 in hours place and 13 minutes place. And this is a syntax to run the script at 6:30 every day. For suppose if I want to run on each Monday at 6:30, now I'll write 1 in the first stars place. Now this is a syntax to run the script at 6:30 on each Monday. Okay, I hope you understood about the crontab syntax. Okay, now let's execute our script using this crontab. If I type ls, there is a movies.txt file. To schedule a job using crontab, we have to write crontab-e. A manual was already present in this file. Sorry, I forgot when to schedule this job. When I type date, now the current time was 1:15. Now I'll schedule this job at 1:16. Okay, to add the job, I'll write crontab-e. Now I'll write 16, 1 and 3 stars, which means this script will be executed at 1:16 am every day. You must also need to specify where this script file was located. To exit this, I'll type Ctrl X, Shift Y and enter. Now when I type date, it's still 1:15. When I type ls, the movies folder was created, which means this script file was successfully executed.
కార్పొరేషన్ ఆసియా సేవా విభాగం ఈ కార్యక్రమం ఇంతటితో సమాప్తం. రేపు ఇదే అలవాసులపై మళ్ళీ కలుసుకుందాం.